Digital photography made simple.
Hi again and welcome to Digital 1-to-1. These set of videos that we call the basic scene modes are going to be a great way for you to understand what they are and how to use them properly. Now the basic modes are very easy to use and let you become a more adventurous photographer. So join us on these set of videos called basic scene modes. The scene mode we're going to be showing you today is what is known as the portrait scene mode. Now this mode is universal in most cameras today and is indicated by a symbol which looks something like a cameo-like graphic. We're going to show you what this symbol looks like. Take a look. Now getting to our scene modes is easy. However, not all cameras are going to be the same. Let's remember that. We're going to look for the word scene. Some cameras are going to be on the dial, some may be in the menu. But the word scene spelled S-C-E-N-E is what we're looking for. Now once we get that set up on our camera, we're now going to probably have to go into the menu button to look for the different scene mode settings, one of which called portrait. Now that's the one we're going to be showing you today. So remember, look for the scene setting on your camera and then we're going to go to that scene mode setting called portrait. Camera manufacturers have made it easy for us to work in these basic mode settings, also making our exposure and focus set automatically. Now we say focus because in the portrait mode setting, our camera most likely focus on its nearest object in front of the camera lens or most likely your subject at hand. Also, if your camera has what's known as face detection abilities, that too will most likely be set up automatically in the portrait mode setting. Now, where do we get creative with this? In the flash mode, because in the portrait mode setting, we get to take control of our flash settings to turn it on and off, possibly other settings that manufacturers give us for the flash, and to use it inside and outside. That's where we get to have fun in the portrait mode setting. Now we always say at Digital 1-to-1 to keep your flash on all the time so that you can be in more control of your camera and as to when to turn it on and off for when you decide to use the flash. However, we discovered here with our basic scene modes that different manufacturers handle their cameras differently and some of them actually disallow the flash to be used in certain scene modes. So it's very important when you go out to buy your next camera that you ask your local dealer about these variations in the basic scene modes. We have some images to show you with our camera set in the portrait mode. Now we also use the flash on and off because we want to show you the emphasis on how the flash makes a difference with our pictures. Take a look. Now we'd like to take this a step further and my partner Santino is going to show us how we can use our flash differently.
One of the simplest ways to do that and creatively is to diffuse our flash. Just put a little diffuser on it and it will soften our light. Now how many times have we taken photographs where the flash goes off and it's a little bit too bright on the face, a little too hot? The way to reduce that and to soften it is to put that diffuser. We have a video called Flash Diffuser that shows you in detail how to do this and help you diffuse it. But a second way to do this, in a pretty simple way, is to create some distance between your subject and the photographer. This way it will reduce the brightness of your flash. Ken, just move a little further down and you create about 3, 4, 5 feet away and you can move back yourself. So here we go. We'll just take a look. Everything looks good.
At Digital 1-to-1, we always encourage you to be in control of your images so that we can become smarter photographers and on our path to becoming more creative photographers.
So take advantage of these scene modes and be a smart Digital 1-to-1 photographer. Experiment, have fun, and we look forward to seeing you here again on Digital 1-to-1.